It's happening! Everybody stay calm!
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody just calm down!
What is up, fellas? Today we talk about Star Wars. Why? Because there was an anime that was released a couple of days ago, which is named Star Wars Vision. Now, you might be like me and feel kind of conflicted when you hear in the same sentence Star Wars and anime. I felt the same when it was announced. I'm excited because I love the franchise, but also worried because I personally haven't seen any Star Wars anime before. I've heard some stuff about the Star Wars. I don't know if you call it anime, like with the Clone Wars and the others that was done, but I personally haven't seen them, and I've heard mixed opinion about it. Some say that it's good, some say that it's not. So hey, I haven't seen it, I can't judge. But today, I wanted to discuss the Star Wars Visions because I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. I really like the franchise, but I just want to say right away, I do not know everything about Star Wars. So sorry if there's something that's not 100% correct there. But hey, I don't know everything about the franchise, but hey, I do like it a lot. So, when it was announced, as I said, I was a bit worried, but also really excited. Don't know why. And today I wanted to talk about the series and tell you if and how I enjoyed it. And so it might help you to decide whether or not you should watch it or not. I'll talk about different points, so it hopefully will help you decide if you want to see this anime or not. And if you have already seen it, let me know in the comments if you agree with me or not. So let's get on with it. Alright, so the first thing that I want to talk about is the story. So first of all, you gotta know that there is 9 episodes in the Star Wars Vision series. You can watch it dubbed or subbed, depending on what you prefer. I personally watch the dubbed because I usually watch Star Wars with English voices. So I don't know, I just went with the dubbed. The dub was done quite well in my opinion, so I don't have anything to say about the voice actors. They did great. All the 9 episodes are independent one from another, so you don't have any order to watch the episode. You can watch the episode 1 to the episode 9 if you want. If you want to watch it on a different order, do as you please. It doesn't really matter. They're all, as I said, independent one from another, so it's fine. They also, I just want to say, they don't really bring anything to the story. I mean, it doesn't like move the story further. I guess I could say it's more just candy, but it's nice candy. They don't feel like they are necessary, but they don't feel like they were unnecessary either. Every episode is a little story. I could say like maybe, I guess, a side story, but they bring nice stuff to the table, so I quite enjoyed them. Actually, there's only like 2 episodes that were a bit okay to me, but on 9 episodes, that's pretty good. The other 9 were really cool. The length of the episode too were different. It varies between, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was 13 minutes to like 20 minutes, something like that. So different episode might vary from the length of the episode one to another. So keep that in mind. But the story, yeah, nothing too big, but still they were quite enjoyable. So yeah, that's nice. The second thing that I wanted to talk about are the visuals. So one of the most interesting thing about Star Wars Vision is that there's a bunch of studios that work on it. So there's a bunch of different styles when you watch the episode. I just want to say, for example, the episode number 1, when I first saw the style, it's like a bit colorless, but there's accent on some colors, like for example lightsabers and stuff like that. I think the style was really cool. I liked it a lot. It's really different from what we see from different animes. Usually nowadays it's more like colorful. We're used to have bright colors, and it's not like this style that they use. So I think it was really original, and the impact of like the action and the ambience it bring it to it. So I feel that it was nice. And for the other episodes too, all the visuals were pretty cool. A bit more normal, I'd say, but all the visuals were pretty cool overall. In all the 9 episodes, there's nothing that like went into my face and I was like, what the hell is this? So yeah, I especially like the episode number 1 with the style and the colors on the lightsaber, I think, as I said, it just brought it up a bit for me. So that was really cool. And also, yeah, the characters, they have nice Star Wars-like trait. You know that you're watching Star Wars when you look at them. You know that the style, this is the Star Wars style, so they felt familiar. So yeah, for the visuals, really like them. That was pretty cool. Alright, boys, let's be real. You're watching Star Wars, you want some good fights, that's a given. Well, for me, I really like lightsaber fight. That's one of the main reasons why I like the series. The lightsabers, I think they're really cool. The series has some good fights. The animation is on point, as I said earlier. It's really well animated. And also, even if they aren't relevant to the story, the fights are still hype. I don't want to spoil anything, but in the first episode, I just want to let you know that there's cool fights, so it starts off really well. Gives a nice tone to the series. Even if they are independent, you can see that, yeah, you can expect some cool fights in it. So yeah, that's why I really like the episode number 1. Also, I don't know about you, but one of the reasons why I like Star Wars a lot is because of the lightsabers, as I said. And there are a lot of lightsaber action in the series. Because, I don't know about you, but when there's a Star Wars movie that doesn't involve too much with the lightsabers, it's still cool, but I do prefer when we see more of the lightsaber action. So in the series, in the Star Wars vision, you can see a lot of lightsabers action. So that's really cool. That's a plus for me for sure. Another point that I wanted to talk about is the music. The music is really important when you watch an anime or a movie or whatever you want to watch. The music is really important in my opinion. And one thing that I liked a lot is, even from the first episode, I knew what I was watching with the music. Star Wars has a style of soundtrack and music that you know you're watching Star Wars and you know that that's a Star Wars track. And that was still the case with the anime. The Star Wars soundtrack were really cool. You have some familiar soundtrack that were a bit twisted to fit with the anime. So that was pretty cool for that. Also, the hype moment were really hype. They had good music to let you feel hype. If it was a peaceful moment, of course, you felt peaceful, and if it was sad, well, you had the lower, and to make you feel like you're sad. So yeah, the music was a really good choice. Got me good there. I really liked it. I even catch myself listening to some of them when I work. So that was pretty cool. Another point that I wanted to talk about are the characters. So the main characters, I just want to let you know right away. I don't think it's not a spoiler or anything, but I just want to let you know that the main characters that we know, for example, like Anakin, Obi-Wan, or the main boy, the champ, the goat, Jar Jar, he's not there in the series. However, the characters that we've got and that are introduced through the episodes, they feel like Star Wars character again. This is something that I want to emphasize on, and you can see from the other points and the other point that I'm going to bring, when it feels like Star Wars. That's a really important point for me. I need to feel the vibe of Star Wars. And the characters, you can feel that they are from the Star Wars universe. They don't feel out of place. Also, how they interact with you also see them interact with other characters that we know from the movies. Without spoiling anything, there are some characters that you will see that you already know. As I said, it's not the most important character, but still there are some characters that you know, which just brings a bit more of immersion into the series. So that was pretty cool to see them. And as I said, the characters are all pretty cool. And one point that I really wanted to discuss is that I like the Jedi and the Sith. And in the Star Wars movies that we've got, we don't see much about the Sith. But in the series there, you can see a bunch of different Sith that we haven't seen before. And so it brings a bit of lore around the Sith and, a bit of actions. So I really, really did enjoy that part. As I said, Jedi and Sith, I think that's a really cool concept. So that was really nice to see a bit more of a Sith fight, more Sith fights and Sith action just in general. For me, that was a plus also. And another point that I wanted to just wrap up to, because that's a bit of everything. It's basically the vibe that I had while watching the the series. So as I said, to me, watching a Star Wars project need to feel like I'm watching something Star Wars. So the anime was able to make me feel that, I guess, Star Wars nostalgia, I guess I could call it like that I was looking for. Every time I start a Star Wars movie, I have this feeling of like, oh yeah, that's Star Wars. And I got it when I watched the series. So that was a huge plus for me. Through the location that we know, the characters, and the familiar music, as I said, it's a bit of everything. They were able to bring this nostalgia to me, at least. Also, the vibe was really cool. The ambience was a success, in my opinion, as I said. Some of you might noticed it, but they even use some of the transition, you know, from a scene to another that we see in the movies that are usually well used in the Star Wars movies and that you don't see like particularly in other movies. So that was something also that I noticed that I think is just, you know, a bit of like the cherry on the top. It's just nice. It's just a little something that you can notice if you're used with the movie. So that was cool also. All right, so overall, I just want to give a quick wrap up. I really enjoy Star Wars Vision. Is it the best Star Wars content out there? Nah, probably not, quite frankly. But is it still really good and goddamn enjoyable? Of course, man, it was entertaining. I really liked it. I do recommend it. Even if you are or if you are not a Star Wars fan, everyone, I think, can find some enjoyment in this little series. Even if you haven't seen all the movies too, again, as I said, you don't need to have the whole Star Wars stories in mind to watch it and enjoy it. So you can just watch it even if you haven't seen Star Wars. So yeah, you can watch it definitely. Overall, I guess I'd rate the series for something like 8 out of 10, I guess, because as I said, on the 9 episodes, there are 2 episodes that were okay to me, that didn't, like, I don't know, I didn't quite connected with them, but the other episodes were really cool. They were hype and they had some good action, so that was pretty cool. I liked it. So yes, I definitely recommend it. Alright everyone, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe. That's a huge help. Let me know if you're going to watch the series, or maybe have you already seen the series. If you have any questions, of course, let me know in the comment and I'll try to help you as well as I can. That's pretty much it. Thank you very much and take care, y'all. Peace out.